You're looking at a freeze frame image of the data display screen on my Sony laptop of a new integrated video, GPS, and accelerometer system. The upper right hand quadrant shows the video and GPS segments that were recorded in the camera. It is automatically downloaded then onto Google Earth and the position displayed in the map. The screen to the left, the large screen, shows the video. In this case, I've got the unit mounted on the back of a mean machine cruising around the lake that I live on. I have 3-axis accelerometer built into it. The data display on the bottom gives my X, Y, and Z accelerometer coordinates. The fine white writing here gives my speed in miles per hour and my speed in kilometers per hour, my latitude and longitude, and the green and yellow control panel allows me to do slow motion or even freeze frame or playback as low as 1 cycle per second. I have a video control panel on the bottom, can take snapshots and the like. So let's start this moving, and what I'll do is I will hit the play button down here. Now we're moving my mean machine toward the shore. The map shows the position, so what I can do, for those of you familiar with Google Earth, I can actually zoom in to the lake and get increasing accuracy. I can go into the hybrid mode and switch the position onto an actual satellite display and road display map of the area that we're running or operating the boat. Let me go in one more step. Yet another step, yet another step. So you can see we can get tremendous accuracy and coordinate the video with the exact moving map display. I'm going to move the mean machine close to shore, and you can see some of the waterfowl in our lake, the Canadian geese, the mallards, the coots, and some of the other geese taking off in front of the video camera. Again, the position where this is happening clearly shown on my moving map display. And again, we can follow my acceleration and of course my speeds. This video segment will give you a rough idea of the accuracy of the GPS. We have a boat with a green awning owned by a neighbor of mine, the mean machine approaching it. And on our large map of Google Earth, you can see my position, again going right next to the green boat. So it is a very, very accurate lock-on or integration of GPS and video, of course with the acceleration continuing down in the lower left-hand quadrant. In this clip I'll show you the effect of the accelerometers. In this case I'm going to take the mean machine and intentionally bump the vessel. You can see the spike in the 2 acceleration axis for the impact, and of course the impact position was located on GPS. Let's try that again in slow motion. We're now in the slow motion mode, coming into impact. If you watch the acceleration graphs, you can see the spike, a little bit easier now in slow motion. Now let's try it again at 1 frame a second and see what happens. You're now looking at a playback of about 1 frame or so a second. My mean machine again coming in to make impact. The GPS position showing I'm coming up to the dock with the catamaran onto it. So if you focus on the time of the impact and also the acceleration coordinates, you'll see the spike again in slow motion. There it is right there. The recovery bounces off and we continue on our way. Now in addition to slow motion, I can increase the speed by a factor of 3 or 4, which is what I've done right here. So I simply have taken my cursor and I have moved the cursor up to 4 times the speed. My mean machine making a pass around the boat and will be coming into the dock. So let's slow it back down to normal speed. But before we come back to the dock, let's take a cruise of the mean machine right through the opening of the catamaran. Little line coming down from the bow, impacting the front of the mean machine, and making our turn to the dock. This concludes the very first test of the new integrated video, GPS, and accelerometer system. I've come back into the dock, of course indicated by our little orange cursor. The boat then alongside the dock, End of a very successful test.